Oh, hello. So, I've been dealing with somebody on Instagram asking me a bunch of questions about how to edit certain things. So I wanted to go over a couple of pieces of SUIs, whatever. And maybe you'll learn something new. Just maybe. So let's take a look over here at, really wish you could change a bunch of things in here, but I don't. Think you can. Very unfortunate. All right, anyway. Let's switch to this. Oh, I'm way down over here. Okay. So we're talking about animations, and specifically getting the speedometer and maybe the tachometer to be correct. Where the speed, like the SCS speed when you have it on the GPS, maybe is different than what the speedometer says. So let's go into, we'll go in here and we'll have a look. Have a look at some. Like this. So, what you're looking for are these numbers here. So this is your speedometer. Now when you change these, again, as everything is in SCS, these are all metric. So this would be kilometers per hour. So you just have to adjust this value until, generally speaking, the value that you're getting on the screen is the same. I believe it will go up to 1 decimal place like this, so 136.7 is doable. I've seen some trucks at like 97, some other trucks at like 140 something. It just depends on what the animation is doing on the other end, because you can set the animation up to go from 0 to the maximum speed in the animation, or you could just make it a full circle. So it depends on whether that animation was made as a full circle or not. That's what you're going after. But that's how to change that. Same with any of these other things. The air pressure animation maximum and minimum. The oil temperature maximum and minimum. Obviously the oil temperature minimum is not going to be 0, because then it would be frozen. So stuff like that you want to look for. But yeah, that's what you want to be looking at for here is the animation min-max, especially for the speedometer. That's the easiest way to check that. RPM is usually on point up here. But again, you can change that depending on what you want. The game itself maximum is 3,000. It was meant for trucks. There are very few trucks, very few semis that will do 3,000 RPM without serious modifications. Some of the older ones will. But here's another thing, is the blinker delay. So this is per truck, so you can change this right here. So you can make it faster or slower. This is a very slow delay. If you make it 1, it will be like 1 second in between blinks. So that's what that's for. This is how where the default of the wheel is. So the wheel is about 75% up or down in the animation when you receive the truck, and then you can adjust it from there. And this is 2/3 from in to out. But yeah, that's what you're looking at there. This is the wiper duration and delay. So this means this has 2 speeds. A 2-second delay in between wipes and a 1-second delay in between, or it takes 1 second for the wipe to complete, or 2 seconds for the wipe to complete. So you can add multiple versions. Like I think the SCS trucks have 3, so you can do intermittent and then slow and then fast. And this one is just slow and fast. Again, this is the 3XX, so I can change this to add intermittent wipers, but this truck might even been before intermittent wipers, frankly. But yeah, those are a couple of things in the animation SUI file that you can change and kind of adjust trucks if they're not quite to your liking, and if they're not showing the right speeds on the stuff like that. So that's just kind of a quick tidbit for today. I know that I could probably make a million videos on what little things change what. So if you have a suggestion, let me know, and maybe we can work on something. Thanks for checking out the video. We'll see you next time.